Malini, also known as Miss Malini, and when I look back at my story, it always makes me marvel about how I got here. I think that the interesting thing is there was no such thing as blogging or being an influencer back in 2008 when I started. But looking back, everything that I did in my career, whether it was being a professional dancer or an RJ or working in Channel V and MTV, kind of taught me various different skills that helped me get here. Today, I can say very proudly that we're a whole media entertainment network and we do everything from Bollywood, fashion, lifestyle, and beauty. But I think the true piece of my heart today and going forward is Girl Tribe by Miss Malini. We recently launched our own app, and it's a community for women. That's a kinder internet. It's helping people connect on a scale that I think was not possible earlier in a way that women really will benefit from. And I think going ahead, you're going to see lots of cool things from us, so stay tuned for that. I'm also working on my second book called The Accidental Troll, and hopefully that'll be out this year as well.
You have inspired women in India. What are the key learnings you can share with them?
It's always so humbling and nice to know that my story has inspired women. I think that that's really something I learned from my first book. It's called How I Blogged My Way to Bollywood, but I think it's really not about Bollywood. I came to, Bombay without any money or any connections, 2 suitcases, and I feel like I am living proof that the Bombay dream does exist, and you don't need a lot of money or a godfather or a godmother or to make any compromises that you're not comfortable making. So I think it's just been the most incredible time. I think my advice to women is follow your dream, be passionate about it, and it makes me so happy that people feel that they can do it because they saw me do it.
How important is financial independence and planning for women? If you could talk about it, relating your own experience.
So I think being Marwari, I've always found, being financially independent and secure has always played a big role in my life. I think financial independence gives you so much. It gives you confidence, it gives you ability to follow your dreams, do whatever you want. And that's why I always tell women, you might have a passion that you want to pursue and you don't know how it's going to make money yet, but there's no harm in having a day job that's going to pay your bills. I've learned a little too late in life that you should save money, and I think I've started doing that now, whether it's having, FDs or a separate bank account that you don't touch unless there's an emergency. I think financial planning is absolutely key. I think women should really invest time and think about how to save their money and put it to good use. And for me personally, I think it's very satisfying to see a little nest egg accumulate over time. So I think it gives me a lot of confidence.
What are the key issues you come up with that your women employees face in their personal lives?
I think the interesting thing I've seen for women has been that a lot of times people ask them how do they manage their work-life balance. It's a question they never ask men, right? And I think a lot of times it's because as soon as women decide to have children, the big problem is how do you go back to work? I think the pandemic has actually been quite good in that sense that a lot of women entrepreneurs, even with children, are able to work out of their homes. I think that that's actually become a very important facet of the difficulty for women, and I really think that that's something all employees should address, whether it's creating a creche in your office or giving women who have children more flexible hours. I think it's super important, and I think that's something that will make a big change.
Message to the younger generation women, how can they become you?
My message to all the young women out there is this is your time, seize the day. You can make anything your career, whether you want to be a makeup artist or a social media influencer, a doctor, lawyer, whatever it is. Follow that passion, and you don't need to try to become me. You can be the best version of you. I really feel that, if you have passion for something and you're willing to do the hard work, you can really live your best life. And remember that you're not in competition with anyone else except yourself.